Yeah, there ain't anybody that's done it since the 80s, 90s, 2000s, 210s, 220s, 5 decades. 5 decades of racing for this man, 5 different decades. The Taupo hero, Mr. Andy Scrivener, and he's going to hop on for a bit of a swing as we get away. 4 of them to do it. There's a mix there of small wheel and big wheel. There's smaller cars and bigger ones as well. So technology-wise, there's good gaps across the board. And he's come out for a swing there with Malcolm. So the 611 car getting a bit of a boost along as we just watch the race sort of unfold a little bit at the moment. Keen to introduce Chris here at the moment. Chris, of course, home has been Taupo. He's been back around the world and now he's come back to Taupo. First of all, Chris, welcome today. Nice buzz to see Classic Sidecars out here today.
Yeah, great. It's pity there's only the 4 of them, 5 of them here earlier on. I know that Dan Frenzen on the 5th sidecar had a bit of a hard night last night, so hasn't made it out for this one. And they went off in the gravel that time, but it's great to see Jan Spencer back on. They caused a red flag in the last race. Jan falling off through the flip-flops, and she's back on. She was keen as after the race to go and get the medic checked out on her, and so it's good to see her back out. And of course you've got Andy Scrivener hopping on with Mark Smith in this one, and Smithy's fastest qualifier, and Andy just pulled up on his Aprilia in the pits, and someone went and grabbed him, said you're on the sidecar for the next race. He's had 2 passengers already today, and both of them, Mark's couldn't hang on with Mark, so Andy's turn.
Good story indeed. All right, for your own sidecar racing, what's up, Chris?
Oh, haven't done much this season. Auckland champs at Hampton Downs, we've had first 2 rounds, going pretty good there. 1 more round to go on April the 3rd, and then that's pretty much it for the season. I'm looking forward to a full season next year when all the tracks and race meetings are back on. COVID will be gone by then, and everything is back in action.
Well, as one of our competitors that's done more Isle of Mans than anybody else, and certainly as far as the sidecars, that's an undisputed record. Pretty excited to see the TT back on this year.
Yeah, great to see TT back. Unfortunately, not going back again. The wife says that's enough for you. The body's getting a bit old, and it takes about 3 months to recover after racing around there. So, and the money in the pocket was pretty hard on the TT, but yeah, great to see it going back ahead. 35 sidecars entered for this year, and all pretty good teams. Big lineup of Birchells and Reeves and all the top riders. So back out on track there. Mark Smith's finally winning again. New passenger, and Andy there can't do much waving and stuff like he usually does, playing on the side, but he's having to hold on. He'll probably be knackered at the end of this one.
Right, I'll get Brad to do a race place update. We'll come back to Chris shortly.
Yeah, so it is Smithy out in front, Andy Scrivener. I hope Scrivy doesn't take too much credit here for this one here, because Mark Smith's been flawless when he's been on this weekend. So Mark Smith, Andy Scrivener. Andy not used to being on that part of the sidecar, normally the driver or rider there in there. So good to have him out here. Great stuff. So they've got a 2.6 second lead back to Malcolm and Ali McDonald. So that's the 611 in second place. Then go back to Glenn Spencer and Jan there in third place now. And we've lost Neville and Joe Mickelson. They've not come through on the timing screen. So that's our race update. We've still got 2.5 odd laps to go. And it's good fun to see Andy Scrivener back out on the racetrack.
All right, back here with Chris at the moment. Give us an update. How's Richie?
Yeah, Richie's recovering from his accident on Boxing Day 2 years ago. He's still got a bad chest. He's broken his ribs out many times and punched his lungs and stuff. But yeah, he's good. He was pretty sore after last weekend. We had to try hard to beat Spike Taylor there. He was going pretty good, and so yeah, he's struggling a bit. But if we have a few weekends between the race meetings, it's good for him.
Right, hey, a bit of a whisper tells me you're writing a book for us.
I don't know where you heard that from here, but the autobiography comes out in 4 weeks' time. So I'll have it next time we see you. You'll be able to have a read. Something I've been working on for the last 5-6 years. Sort of put it down, picked it up, but then when COVID came, I thought that's it, finish it off, and it's at the printers at the moment. And should be out in 4 weeks.
Excited. Look forward to it. When I just heard the gospel about a book coming, I'm thinking sort of coming, are we looking out far in advance? You've caught us out by surprise, so well done. Hey, an opportunity to reflect. Hopefully there's a mention for Frank in the book.
Oh yeah, there's even a picture of him in there. But, yeah, it's the whole history. It's not just the racing, it's the travel, the moving to New Zealand, everything's in there. So even getting married. So and the health problems they had with the kidney transplants and stuff. And so yeah, the whole racing stuff is included in the book, and should be a good read.
And it's got pictures for those of us that don't read very well.
Yeah, there's pictures right from the start, from when Richie and I were 2 years old on a little tricycle, right up to now. So when we were testing when we were 2 years old.
Well, it's not a secret anymore. Can you tell us the name?
Yeah, My Life at Speed. Yeah, so it'll be out in 4 weeks' time.
Oh, what a cool story. Going to look forward to that. So there you go. There's the word, folks, the official word. You heard it right here first. The book by Chris Lawrence, our sidecar legend. I make reference to Richie. That's his brother. And, of course, along the way, he might have had the other odd rider or swinger, but 99% of their racing has been done as two famous brothers. And as he points out, coming over from the UK, but in particularly to his father, Frank, a man that I respect so much. And it'll be lovely to see, a picture of him and B, some opportunity to reflect on him. I had Frank and wife Jan stay at my place way back in the 80s, and so many cool stories. Beautiful family, and certainly, although not racing here with the moderns at the moment, but how much racing's still left for Chris Lawrence?
Every year I say that's about it. I've got to retire, but still pretty competitive, and sort of we're competitive. I still get that sort of buzz to go racing. Still want to do it. I'm doing a bit of part-time work at the track here, the new Taupo Motorsport Park, with Martin and Tony and the team, and really enjoying that. And hopefully that continues. And as long as they give me the odd weekend off to go racing, that's good. But yeah, really enjoying working here at the park, and it's looking so good here. It's looking really good, and the whole facility's changing and looking better and better every day.
Spent some time around the world, and you'd of course spent time in Auckland, but you came here to Taupo earlier on. Do you regard it as coming back home?
Oh yeah, definitely. One of the reasons I wanted to come back here was to work at the track, to be honest. But hometown, and I took the wife into it. She was a bit worried about the cold, but we've got a double glazed house and stuff, so she'll be fine. She's out here today enjoying seeing all the friends and stuff, so it's good.
If we've got a date, can we drum roll a date? Can we write it in our diary when the book's going to be out? Where we're going to pick up copies, Chris? How we're going to get hold of them? We're not going to see you till the Suzuki Series probably, so we can't wait that long. Come on.
I'm not going to have them in the shops. It's going to be actually I'll be handing them out. So going to be lucky to have them by April 3rd. So it'll be next season when you actually get them. So unless I see people in between, I'll have them in the car and I'll be selling them as I go around, but not going to the shops. Sean Donnelly, the post-classic racer, he's Precise Print. They're doing it for me down there, so yeah.
Oh, this has made so much excitement for us today. Congratulations. That is so cool to see. Here he is working at the track, going everything. Brad, we'll go back to the race.
Yeah, we've got a race on our hands here with a final quarter 14 that's out of there. Mark All's Andy Scrivener doing the passengering, and they're going to take the win. It's checkered flag time. They got that gap reeled in, so Malcolm and Ali McDonald there on the beautiful Yamaha, that come through in second, but they got that gap down to 3.6 seconds. It was well outside that most of the race, so credit to them. And then we've also got Glenn and Jan Spencer. Well done to them on the 35 machine. They're still out there, and we lost Joe and Nev Mickelson. Joe doing the passengering for Dad Neville. So we lost them about 2 laps into that one, but hopefully everything okay. So that's our 3 runners all in the books and done and dusted. That's race 4 for the Classic Sidecars, and a bit of a shake-up in the points overall. That's Mark Smith's second win of the weekend.